What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been a bit. Been busy with work and other stuff. Just haven't had time to do anything on the truck. But today, I think we are going to try to get the traction bars on. I had everything powder coated. Got a new diff cover. Tow hooks. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I'm gonna try to get these on. I don't know about the diff cover yet. I just had my rear diff pinion seal replaced about a week ago. It was leaking. So I might, I mean, that doesn't really have anything to do with it. Also, my the current diff cover that I have, there's a fill plug on top. That thing's torn up, so that diff cover needs to be replaced anyways. But I'm not sure if we're gonna get to that today or not. I want to start on these traction bars and see if we can get these tackled. So without further ado, let's get going. So we got both sides. Got that bracket on both sides, so now we gotta get one of the traction bars loosely bolted up so we can get the frame mount I got drill holes for that, and put some of these little threaded, I don't know what you call them, threaded insert things. So let's get going on that. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to part 2 of this video. It's been about a month since the first part of this that you've seen. Just trying to get the traction bars mounted, and this part of the bracket, or it mounts up to the frame, was hitting, or actually it needs to mount up right here, and this part of my amp steps is preventing that from happening. It does the same thing on both sides, obviously, because the mount for the amp steps is in the same spot. On this side, the passenger side, last week, as you can see, this bracket's supposed to be about right here in the middle, or closer to the middle. I moved it here. I moved it farther down, hoping that I can keep the steps and mount up the traction bars so I can keep both, because I really like those steps. Problem is, when you go to close it, see this? That's gonna burn up the motor in those steps very quickly. So I've been thinking about it the last week or two, trying to decide what the heck I'm gonna do. I really need traction bars on the truck. I've got so much axle wrap that I've had to replace the rear diff pinion seal once already, and I feel like if I keep pressing my luck, it's just gonna prematurely wear out because it keeps flexing. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm taking the steps off. I'm just gonna sell them and put the traction bars on, and I guess see how it goes. I really like those steps. I didn't want to have to get rid of them, but it is what it is. So I'm going to hurry up and take these steps off. I'm not going to film any of that because that's not what this video is about. That's just a waste of your guys' time. So I'm going to get the steps removed, and then once that stuff's all off, we'll continue the install of these McGaughys traction bars. So let me get this done and we'll catch right back up. All right, so I got the amp steps off. Unfortunately, I broke a few things, so I don't know if I'm gonna be selling these anymore. One of these, I can't remember what they call it, I can't remember the name of it. It's like anyways, there's a little lip on part of that and it broke off, and I know those things are like almost 300 bucks a piece, so it makes no sense for me to buy one of those just to sell these steps. And I probably could and still make a little bit of money, but I don't know. Anyways, we are back to where we were when that first part of the video left off, trying to get this first side mounted up. So I'm going to mount up the camera somewhere so you guys can see, and I'm gonna try to get this mounted up. That's gonna work. It's a piece of the frame down here that it's not. This little piece right here, it's kind of got an edge to it, so it doesn't sit flush. It's not good. Makes this a little bit of a pain in the ass. Don't know about that. See if I can show you guys what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you can see these marks that I made. I can't tell if they come through on the camera or not. There's a mark right here, another one right here. You can see how there's like, they're kind of at an angle. They're supposed to both be level. It's because of this piece right here. It's got a little bit of a lip on it. This bracket is hitting that lip, which is causing this to be at an angle. This is almost too close to the bottom to drill a hole there. It's not going to be very strong. Phone's ringing. Alright, so I have decided to go ahead and drill these anyways. Got two little bit lopsided holes. I don't see any other good way to make these work, and I want to get these things mounted. I've had them for several months now, and every time I try to install them, I run into some kind of problem. So if it's a tiny bit off, it's fine, as long as there's enough of the frame, which there is. There's still a tiny bit at the bottom, and this frame is insanely tough. Got two drills out. Each one of those holes took about 15 minutes to start and then stop because it's smoking and getting hot. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting these holes drilled, and then once we finish that, I'll record getting this thing mounted up. I'm kind of thinking I should have just paid somebody to do this. It's too much of a pain in the ass. It's probably cost you like $100, maybe 200 to get these things mounted. It's probably well worth it because these have been a pain. Anyways, I'm gonna get these holes drilled, and then we'll pick back up and get this one side mounted. Alright, so I got the holes drilled. This thing has two holes on the bottom, and then one right here and one inside there. Since these holes are so close together, you can't use both of them. As you can see, the one under there, but you can't use the one up top. So on the next side, I'm gonna drill just the two bottom ones and that center one. I basically drilled one extra hole I didn't need. I don't know why. It says to drill, the instructions aren't very clear. It says to drill one hole on the bottom, but it doesn't tell you which one. Plus the bracket on the instructions are for another truck, so I don't know, whatever. Either way, I put some spray paint on that other hole so there's no rusting. Probably should have done that before I put those little insert things in, but what are you gonna do? So let's get this thing mounted. think that thing is stuck in there and spinning. Alright, well, let me try to work on getting this out and we'll catch back up. Alright, so I got this side bolted up. I didn't really film much of it. I'll try to film some more on the other side. I got 2 bolts in the bottom. Those are all in, secure. I couldn't get this thing out. It's pretty much stuck in there, and I can't get a bolt in here because of the other bolt. So I essentially have 2 bolts on the bottom holding this thing, and then this one's stuck in there. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So, yeah, that side is pretty much done. I've already tightened down everything, so let me lower this down. As you can see, it kind of sits close to the ground. It's a little closer than I thought it would be, but most of the trucks I've seen these on have 12-inch lifts, so that makes a bit of a difference, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish the other side today. I may do it tomorrow morning. But either way, I will try to record a little bit more of the process. I mean, there's instructions here. It's really not that hard. It's just kind of a pain and time consuming. You essentially mount the brackets, and then you mount this traction bar on there with all this mounted, hold it up, mark where the holes need to go, drop it down, drill the holes, put the little threaded inserts in, and then put everything up and tighten it. The only shitty part that I had was I drilled one too many holes, and one of those holes kind of got stripped, or the little insert started to spin. It's my fault for using too strong of an impact gun. Probably should have just done it by hand. I probably spun that thing out. So anyways, yeah, I'll try to film a little bit more of the other side, and we'll go from there. Alright, got this other side mounted up. I already drilled the holes, put the little threaded inserts in. These things aren't going in. Don't buy this. It's a shit design. Or if you do buy it, make sure somebody knows what the fuck they're doing is gonna install it. Yeah, I'm going to end the video. I'm probably just gonna stop for today and mess with it some more tomorrow morning, but you guys get the idea of how it's installed. Like I said, I would highly recommend having somebody else install these because they're just a pain. You have to get every little hole in the perfect spot, otherwise you're just a tiny bit off and nothing lines up. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. Still got a ton of stuff coming for the truck. I've been busy with work, so I haven't been able to make very many videos lately. But hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, and you guys will be notified when I do post a video. Hopefully gonna try to get better about posting. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Alright, just a quick update. We got everything working for the most part. Got that one mounted. This one's mounted. I'm still missing a screw right here. So I'm missing one screw still. But other than that, everything's mounted. I'm gonna leave that one like that for now. I may take my truck to a shop, see if I can get somebody else to just take a look at it, make sure it's all secure, and if they can fix that one. If not, 2 of the 3 should be good enough. I'm not real worried about it. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know that we got it all figured out for the most part, and I'm going to consider this job done for now. So thanks guys.